Hey man, what's up? You wanna put on some muscle, man? You wanna put on some serious mass, man? You do? Man, that's real good, man. It's real good, man. You at the right YouTube channel, man. Alright. More bulking advice, right? More bulking advice. Get out. You know what? You know what? You should already know you should be getting 1 gram per pound of body weight. So if you're 200 pounds, right, you should be at least getting 200 grams of protein, right?
Yeah.
You should. You really should. Just to keep things simple, 1 gram per pound of body weight.
Yeah. Now, what's just as important as protein, if not more important, right, is your carbs. And carbs is your body's primary energy source, right? You should probably be getting 2 to 3 times your body weight in carbs, just depending on how skinny or how
your metabolism.
How easy you gain weight, right? Yeah. Skinny guy, man, you probably got to get 3 times your body weight in carbs to gain weight. You probably got to get 600 grams of carbs, right? But again,
a super skinny person.
Yeah, that's without getting overcomplicated, right? But you got to know your body type, right? But if you're not getting enough carbs, that protein that you are taking in, your body not going to even be able to use it for muscle, right? It's going to have to go to like feeding your body's energy, right? And that's why carbs is just as important, if not more important, than the protein.
Yeah, if you want a low carb diet, man, you ain't building no fucking muscle on that shit.
Right, and you should be getting your fats too, because your fats is what your body uses to make like hormones and enzymes and all that shit. And if you ain't got enough shit to make fucking hormones, forget about build muscle. You'll never build an ounce of fucking muscle on a low fat diet. It just won't happen. Your dick gonna be limp as hell. Your body's not gonna be producing enough testosterone, is what I'm trying to tell you, right? You have a case of limp dick. It ain't gonna get hard on a low fat diet.
Yeah. You might get it hard for a little bit. You might stick it in, but that motherfucker gonna die about 2-3 pumps into it.
Right, yeah.
But
so
anyway, get your fats too, man.
Yeah, get your fats too, right? Now, as far as getting carbs late, I would suggest you shouldn't have a big meal heavy in carbs.
Yeah.
2 hours before you go to bed, right? Because when you go to sleep, your body produces growth hormone, right? And the biggest secretion or ejaculation of this shit, growth hormone, is going to be within the first, I think, hour once you go to sleep. So if you got all these carbs in your body and you can sleep for a couple hours, insulin, when you eat a lot of carbs, you're going to produce insulin. Insulin and growth hormone don't fucking mix.
Testosterone, they right? Can't coexist, man. They
right?
can't.
So that's why you shouldn't have a high carb meal right before you fucking go to sleep, right?
A light meal, lean protein with some green leafy vegetables or something.
Yeah. So carbs right before you go to bed is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you got to maximize your body's ability to produce growth hormone. Growth hormone, that's going to help you build muscle, right? Growth hormone and testosterone. Shut up! Now, as far as what kind of carbs you should be eating, you gotta, at the start of the day, you gotta make sure you're getting all the foods that you're eating got the most nutritional value, right?
Like sweet potatoes, brown rice, whole grain pasta, wheat bread, whole grain bread, right? What else?
That's all I fucking eat. Beans.
Beans,
right?
Yeah, beans is like one of the most nutritious foods you can eat, man.
Protein and carbs, right?
Yeah.
High in fiber. So good carbs, right? Slow digesting carbs, right?
Yeah. Now once foods digest real slow.
Now once you've got, if you want these skinny motherfuckers, ectomorphs, right? You got your protein, you got all your good carbs. You still not at that caloric surplus, right? Because in order to gain weight and get bigger, you gotta eat more calories than your body needs, right? If you don't, forget about building fucking muscle.
If you at a caloric, where everything's breaking even, man, you just gonna stay the same. You need that surplus. So you need to go over what your body needs.
Yeah,
you need that.
If you haven't met that calorie surplus, then go ahead and throw in your fast digesting carbs, something to get your calories up.
Yeah.
But you got to make sure you're getting the nutritional dense foods too, your protein.
So it's okay to eat hamburgers, ice cream, French fries, stuff like that,
Yeah.
Just to get you over that calorie surplus.
Yeah.
Okay?
But don't let it be the fucking foundation of your damn bulk.
Yeah.
Right?
Eat healthy and as nutritious as possible. If you need a lot of more calories and you're not reaching that calorie surplus and you're just full from eating all these clean foods like whole grain breads and pastas and sweet potatoes, throw in the white potatoes, the white rice to get those extra calories that your body needs so it'll grow.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're bulking, body fat to a certain extent shouldn't be your what's the word I'm looking for? There's gonna be some body fat because you had the calorie surplus, right? So that shouldn't be an issue. You know, gaining muscle and keeping a six-pack year-round if you want to get bigger and stronger is next to impossible.
Yeah.
So you need that calorie surplus, so don't worry about your six-pack for right now.
Now, if you're gaining too much fat, then
Yeah.
you know, hold on. How much? Because when you're in bulking, you got to look at it like this. Only 20% of the weight that you're gaining
Yeah.
is going to be muscle.
Yeah.
So if you gain 10 pounds in 2 months of bulking, only 2 pounds of that is muscle. But that's a buttload of freaking muscle. Right?
2 pounds of
That's
muscle.
equivalent. 2 pounds of muscle is equivalent to going from a 5-inch cock to a 7.5-inch cock. That's a whole lot of muscle, man.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying, if you like grew your penis, right, an extra inch, that's equivalent to 2 pounds. 2 pounds of muscle is huge. An inch on your cock is huge, right? Right? Y'all know what the frick I'm saying. 2 pounds of muscle is a whole lot of muscle. So just look like like this. When you get gaining weight in a bulking, you're only 20% of it's probably gonna be muscle.
Yeah, 20 to 30, I would say.
It's gonna be somewhere around up in there. It's not gonna be fucking exact, right?
Yeah. Depends on how dirty your fucking bulking is.
Yeah. Yeah. So
eat as clean as
at
possible.
the end of the day, look, just keep reevaluating your bulk. You know, 2 weeks, like, wow, I've put on 20 pounds. You know what? You need to fucking scale it back a bit.
What, how long?
20 pounds, you've gained 20 pounds in 2 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah.
you eating too much, right?
You want to know how much muscle you're really putting on? Okay? Is your strength gains shooting up? Are you getting stronger and bigger? You putting on a lot of strength? Then you're putting on a lot of muscle. Okay?
But
if you're putting on all this weight and your strength gains ain't going up, yeah, you're putting on basically fat.
yeah, so scale it back.
Scale it back.
Right. Just keep reevaluating yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror, right? And you'll know what works for you.
Yeah. So just keep it simple, fellas.
But just want to do this last bulking video for now.
Get your gram of protein per pound of body weight.
Yeah.
Get your nutritious carbs like what I've already explained to you. And then to get that calorie surplus, throw in.
Would you quit beating this fucking dead horse? We done been over this shit.
Well, motherfuckers be having questions and shit, man.
That is just advice though, fellas, right? Here's my fucking disclaimer. It's just advice, right? That's all it is. I mean, that's what worked for us. Not saying it's gonna work for everybody, but I think it's a good place to start, right?
Oh, it'll work, man. It'll work.
It's a good place to start, man. I'm telling you. It's a good place to start. But at the end of the day, it's advice. You don't have to follow it. Right?
Right.
You don't have to follow it. It's just advice at the end of the day. Right?
Right.
Fuck you. You can do whatever the fuck you wanna do.
Hodgetwins, bitches.